All right, well, peace, peace, peace. Good morning. Hopefully, everybody is well. Hopefully, the Most High House is blessing y'all day, man. NFL Sunday, so kind of happy about that. But by His mercies, one we aren't consumed. It's crazy, man. It's like when you just constantly meditate things on the Lord, man. That's why I kind of feel bad when I like go off a lot sometimes, no, this past couple of things, days and things like that. It's been rough and it's going off and little here and there, man. But you know what? But it's honestly, man, when you kind of I don't know, man. It's just meditating on the Lord is a good thing, man. Because when He constantly reveals things to you, and this is a good thing, man. But it's by His mercies, we aren't consumed, man. Let's go out there, spread that love to one another, man. Because that's what's all missing, man. You know what it is too? Because I'm just gonna sidebar this too. Because I watch a lot of like um good other YouTube channels of course I most of the time watching brothers Assembly Firstborn or um you know like brothers like Kwame Carr, Akai Ward might pop in with other camps congregations or my brothers in Discord app or other people. But I'm saying this as the scriptures aside, man, because I go into I was watching I watch a lot of times like psychology of like there's videos about different psychologies or like the YouTube channel called The Vile Eye or just different things like that or movie breakdowns or different TV show breakdowns, things of that nature, man. But that's why I say shut that love, man, because a lot of times most of those villains and things of that nature, those might be in real life, of course, or evil people, wicked people, or movies or TV stuff like that. Then they never what shapes them to who they are, and we see this every day in life. They just didn't get love, so you know that's just is what it is, man. There's a lot of people out here that needs that love, man. Honestly, because love covers all sins. But anyway, I digress right there, man. And you know what it is too, because a lot of times too, man. Listen too, honestly, man. We have to realize, man, because a lot of times, growing up, right? We gotta stay in the child's place. Honestly, we have to stay in the child's place, and I mean that spiritually, because you know what, a lot of times growing up, man, and y'all, if y'all, y'all have children as well, your brothers and sisters having children, you don't tell your children everything, of course. You don't tell them everything. Certain things they don't need to know. It's certain things that that my pops and my mom have never told me and I don't need to know. Or especially growing up, they just say, oh, don't worry about that, man. And that's the same thing with the Heavenly Father, man. So, because you know what it is, we got to stay in the child's place. Because, a lot of times, because a lot of the topic of other books comes up, man. And, I mean, I got a good brother that he kind of deals with those other books, and still a good brother. I mean, I personally don't, but honestly, man, it's just like this. Like, shout out to brother Assembly of Firstborn said, if you honestly too, if y'all brothers, because I might, I'm kind of cool with some of y'all brothers or not just per se, some of y'all brothers that adhere to different books, because I've read the 12 patriarchs before, things of that nature, or things that nature, or just not even just other books, or just trying to, because our people, we try to get too deep a lot of times, and that's why I always say mastering the basics. But I say that to say because a lot of times, like shout out to like the brother some of your firstborn said, because the Most High, man, we're this current society's current world isn't used to like a man that just is non-compromising, is only going to say things once, man. Like how I look at the scriptures, we're dealing with that, like Ecclesiastes 12 said, the making of many books, or how I look at that, or with other books is it's like what you call him on the scene in The Wire where Omar robs he robbed he robs Primus Marlowe, pretty much the character Marlowe, and he said to him, he says, listen, man, you got me confused with a man that repeats himself. That was an iconic line, legendary line, and that's what the Most High is listening, man. Y'all got to confused with a man that repeats himself, man. The Most High, he gave it his word, and that was it. So that's why even like with the other books outside, like stuff like Enoch or things of that nature, because or this other books. Even like I'll say this because Philly it's like the Muslim capital, especially for our people, or just Muslim. Like I'll say in America, it's kind of the capital of that. Just me personally, I don't know, but it's a lot of Muslims here, of course. Of Jake, or our people, and of the actual Ishmael or Arabs, things of that nature. But you know what? Cause that's why the Quran ain't real, man. That's why Quran is real, and the Most High is not with that, because all Quran means, of course, it's recitation. Like I just said though, like the Most High, He don't repeat Himself, man. He just I said what I said, and that's it. My word is my word. That's why He said in Revelation, which I was looking at the other day. He said, "Listen, focus on what I left you." Pretty much. Actually, you know what? Let me look at that real quick, cause because it's kind of going to many other. I just kind of slightly touch on this because I usually don't go into the whole other books things. Now I will say too. Sometimes, like even though they're non-canon, but the other, because I did read 12 Patriarchs before, and it was actually very good. It was actually not too bad, but I didn't. It was a lot of things that was flawed in it, but some of the information there was good. So but that is what it is. It's neither here nor there. But y'all brothers and sisters subscribe to that. That's just or that's just on y'all. I'm still going. You're gonna get love this way, but just me personally, I just I just don't. So there ain't no love though lost, because I ain't gonna. Because me and my brother got in many of discussions about this, man. But we can still do time from time. But now it's kind of like, I'm like, all right, cool. I ain't dealing with that. Hey. But anyway, but it's all going to kind of get into deeper. Like that's the root thing. It's not even with other books, or just a lot of times like people just like stay in the child's place, man. Honestly, man. So I'm going to hit this Revelation real quick. Let's get Revelation chapter 2. Where's it at? Verse. Oh my gosh. Where's it at? Where's it at? Where? In the two. Yeah. Okay, Revelation 2:25. But that which ye have already. Oh yeah, here it is. Revelation 2:25. But that which ye have already had. I'm sorry. Revelation 2:25. It says, but that which ye have already hold fast till I come. So yeah, man, he hold fast to His word, man. Hold fast to what He gave you, man. So. That's is what it is too. And there's nothing wrong with secular books as far, because I still read secular books. Like even other books I saw, like like historical books, like on the scriptures of our people, things in nature of the nation, or secular books. No, I still read those. Nothing wrong with those, or historicals. Nothing wrong with those, but or things of that nature. Let me put that out there too, because I still, that's why I recommend the Lee Cummings books, brother, like that, or other things as well, as far as like history things of that nature, because the Bible is a historical book as well. It's so many. I'm gonna have to touch on Lord's will. Probably I might touch on that in the next video I do, but yeah, man, that's just is what it is too. It says Revelation 2:25, but that which ye have already hold fast till I come. So yeah, man, that's just is what it is. But also too, man, mastering the basics, man. Because like staying at child's place, because a lot of times we trying to get too deep, man. Listen, even our forefathers, our ancestors in their old age, we're still a child to the Most High, man. Because a lot of times, like I remember being out there with the brothers. Well, I ain't gonna say their names one time. Like I was kind of like kind of the brothers out there camped on their thing. I was like, oh, it was elderly sister. I'm like, oh, come hear the word, come hear the word. And and she was like, she said, oh, I know. Like, and she said no, and she was a little proud, or whatever. But it is what it is. Because a lot of times, like and here's a balance to that too. Because a lot of times when like especially elder people, like a lot of times, let me say this too, like the brother Assembly Firstborn said, because I did this as well. Because a lot of times when we come in the word and things of nature, like on that level, so you tell them the information, like, hey, we're the descendants of people of the book, we're the Israelites, things of that nature. That's kind of when you first come in, because I'm kind of trying to spiritually more elevate from that as well. That's why, but I'm just giving this example. We kind of tell them, but most of them know that, because a lot of times when we stumble upon information, we think that, especially our older people in our families, like, our mothers or fathers or our uncles, aunties, or grandfathers, grandmothers, they don't know, but they lived a long time, so they know about it, of course. So a lot of times we the Most High wakes us up into this information. We want to tell other people about it, but a lot of times the older people, they know, of course. So we can't. That's a lot of times not coming assuming things, but also too, that's why let me hit this in Isaiah, because this is a lot of times I know sometimes we are our like the sister, or like or like our elderly people can kind of what the hell was that? Can kind of fall accustomed to, man, because they Because a lot of times, like, let's get that. Let's get this Isaiah 46. And because, the young people now, like, here's the dichotomy of that, right? You know, younger people now, right? Like younger people now around my age or younger, shoot, even teenager, even younger, or shoot, my age to like, to the 50s, well, not 50s, or I say to like, oh my God, fly, but 50s, or I say like to mid 40 to 40s, like the people my age, or around the age range or things of that nature. They look like, a lot of times, which is really not a good mindset to have. But I remember hearing this growing up, or like, y'all people hearing up growing up, I'm gonna get right to with the Most High, later in my life, things of that nature. And when He says, no, seek me today, seek me now, man. So that's what it is. But that's a lot of times that happens. Like, I heard that a lot of times growing up in church. Like people would say that, or people would just say it a lot of times. Like, I'm gonna wait till I get older to get right with the Most High, get right with God, things of that nature. That's one thing too. Kind of reminds me on X on DM. He said, I'm gonna repent one day, just not right now," and that's a dangerous mindset to have. Like, now, especially me knowing what I have known now. But of course, when you not in the word or in the world, like, that's like kind of common to you. But now realizing this, that's why we got to pull people out of that. Like, no, listen, that's kind of like that, man. Because that's all I say, man. By His mercies you aren't consumed, man. That's all I say, Lord willing. That's the point of saying Lord's will, man. Because I could drop dead after this, drop dead right now. So I'm not trying to speak that existence, but hey, that's all the Most High, man. That too, what He's saying, Ezekiel 18, all souls belong to me. So that's just what it is. That's on that end. But a lot of times, too, older people as well. What I know, it's not all of them, but they just like they live life. And, they have a lot of experience. So a lot of times, like now it's different if you're an elder in the Word, things of that nature. You have a lot of godly experience and also life experience, but as well. But also, too, just our people outside the world, as I noticed that they say, okay, I have a long life, but no, I have a lot of, no, now we know a lot of age isn't always wise, but of course there's a lot of elders out here, a lot of even OGs out here, because there's a difference between that I touched on in the past, but they had the sense like, okay, I lived a long life, I know a lot of things, but that's why they're even hesitant to come in the Word. They think, like the sister, like, because they think they're older, but you gotta realize, man, you're still a child to the Most High, man. It don't matter how old you could be, 500, 600, but of course, after a flood, the Most High cut in the lifespan. But I'm just saying, you could just be over 100 and things of that nature, but you're still a child of the Most High. What he said to Abraham, you're still like a child to me. Like, I think he said that to Job. I'm not, but shoot, name him pretty much. He's the Alpha Omega, so we're all children of him, man. No matter how long you live, he's the Ancient of Days for a reason, man. So, I'm talking about him and Yahushua, man, because what Yahushua said before Abraham I was, man. So listen, like, it is what it is. But yeah, but let me get this Isaiah chapter 64 and verse 46 and verse 4. It says, even in to your old age I am He, even to hoar hairs I will carry you. I have made and I will bear. I will carry you and deliver you. So yeah, man. He said, listen, I'll see me even in your old age. I'll carry you in your old age, man. That exactly, man. So that's what it is, man. So so yeah, man. So that's just what it is. Now we know Psalms 90 goes into how we would kind of have shorter lives. Like that's why our lifespan is kind of short. It was kind of prophesied, but that's another story. But yeah, man, we're all still, my point is pretty much we're also children to the Most High. It don't matter how old you are, man. So, and that's another thing, man. I was talking about this somebody, like, a lot of times, like, and it's an honorable thing to get older, man. It's just like we live the age. So a lot of our people have a, tough time, like, dealing with that sometimes. Like, we live the age. That's just, is what it is, man. That's just like, not, and a lot of times what we consider, this current kingdom, but America, like this current society, Western society, I say, because like all of them, like overseas stuff like that, in China, Japan, they respect, even over the Middle East and things like that. They have respect their elders like that. And them elders, you still got like those martial artists that they're old, like in their 80s, but they still compete. Of course, it's not the same, but like difference between what the martial arts, if in Capoeira over in Brazil, they still be competing over there. So it's different, like a mindset there. But nowadays, like 40 is old to us, and that's not really even old because Acts tells us like Moses was just starting to figure out life then at 40. So that's not. It's just a different mindset of day now in the ancient world. I don't know. That's just another thing, but. Yeah, man, like we're all children to the Most High, man, and let's not. That's why mastering the basics is so key, man. And like just not trying to get too deep. Like we know that His ways isn't our ways, man. So there's a lot of times things in here I don't understand, but it's not for me to understand because His ways is our ways. Some things like this is not meant for you to understand because a lot of times I could try to read something it can make sense to me sometimes, but I was like, hey, you know what? That's not supposed to make sense to me. His ways isn't our ways, but let me hit this in Sirach real quick. No, let me hit this in Psalms because even David said this, man. Because a lot of times, like, like that's why I did the video about like repayment, like know how to pay people back or know how to love your brother or your sister, man. Because a lot of times our people, this inside the word, outside the word. I know sometimes we like to get too deep about things. You want to know about time travel or or what is something like this? Is it like that? No, man. But you can't master the basics, man. But. And that's what it is, man. Stay in the child's place. And a lot of times, like, listen, the Most High, there's certain things are only for Him to know. And I'm going to hit that in Sirach and Psalms, and I'm going to get both in Sirach. And I'm going to probably close out because I got things to do. That's a lot of stuff I'll be wanting to talk to y'all about, but, oh, man. I want to, like, but, it is what it is. Lord, well. I'll talk about that later. Psalms chapter 13, verse 1. It says, no, that's not it. Where's it at? Is that Psalms 130? I'm sorry, 131. Yeah, 131. It says Psalms chapter 131. It says, Lord, I have it says Psalms chapter 131, Yahweh or Lord, my heart is not haughty, nor my eyes lofty, neither do I exercise myself in great matters, or things that are too high for me. So yeah, man, that's what it is, man. He said, David said, listen, man, I just stick with what you tell me to do. You and Yahweh, what you tell me to do. What they tell you to do, man, that's all I'm looking at. Like what's written, like, what's left, all right, cool. Not trying to get too deep, trying to understand, like, because certain things that aren't meant for us to understand. Just stay in the damn, y'all heard the saying growing up, stay in the child's place. That's what you gotta do, stay in the child's place. That's it. Like He gave you what you gave you, and that's what it is, man. Because certain things, like, it's not meant for us to know. So, a lot of times, like, that's why it's just a blessing. You gotta be, I always be happy for the measure that the Most High Yahweh gave you, man. Because it is what it is, man. That So He said, Yahweh, I'm read this again. My heart is not haughty, nor my eyes lofty. Neither do I exercise myself in great matters or things that are too high for me. So yeah, man, that's it, man. That's what. Let's hit this in Sirach to the 3:21 real quick. Then I'm gonna hit Sirach again. What they doing? It says, sure, I eat them waffles. Well, saying the same thing. I gotta write this down. Precept this down right next to it. It says, Ecclesiastes was on Sirach to the 33 verse 21. Seek not out things that are too hard for thee, neither search the things that are above thy strength. So yeah, man, saying the same thing, man. Don't be searching out things that are too hard for you, trying to get too deep and going in because a lot of times too, yeah, it's the thing, man. Because that's why I never went into is the Earth flat or not, or this and that. Because don't get me wrong, I'm into things in nature. I'm into science. I'm into different like history. I'm into different like philosophy. I'm into that type of stuff as well, or anatomy. Animals. Because I used to be one of the vet. That's a long story. I used to long time. When I was growing up, I used to want to be a vet. I was working at the zoo, things of that nature. But I'm into different things on that nature. I'm trying to expand my knowledge on different things. Too. This is a little side note as well, especially for this is a little advice for y'all brothers and sisters as well, especially brothers that say I'm kind of young myself, but kind of younger brothers and sisters as well, or even this is advice for anybody, man. Try to expand your be well versed in. I think shout out to Brother Chronicles of Judah because he said this one time a while back. He said always try to expand your knowledge in different things, man, because it's going to take you different. It's going to take you in different places, man. It's going to take you like Proverbs 22 and 29 says, not where you're not going to be amongst mean men, which is average men. The wisdom in different things and knowledge of other things can being well versed in different things can take you a lot of places as well. Or even if you're in a particular field or field or things in nature, enhancing that, in the different varieties of that field that you're in, it'll take you a long place. But yeah, that's just that. But yeah, man. But back to the point, man. But shoot, I forgot what I was saying. But yeah, man, that's just is what it is, man. Don't try to get too too deep, man. It's mastering the basics, man. Now that can be kind of not really contradiction to what I just said, but because I'm just mostly being well versed, pretty much in other things as well, just knowledge and understanding and other things as well. But as far as the that's all I'm saying, man. Because that's a lot of times going into the flat Earth or is this that or what the moon or this or that or what that's why it's kind of not that's kind of not really always experienced. I mean, it's good to have that, but it is not that's why me personally, I never went in that, man. That's just listen, okay, can I walk in the spirit? Can I stay in the spirit? Can I love my brother? Can I forgive? Can I can I not go after my lust? Remove all the leaven without things in nature. Those are things that faith increasing in the Most High Yahweh. That's the things, man. That's really honestly, but yeah, but you have certain brothers that or people as well versed in those things. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying this mastering the basics and not trying to get too deep a lot of times, man, because that's what it is, man. Because I think the elder Ra'am out of Believers Way out in California, he said that, man. And he said, listen, that was probably part of how Solomon felt, man. He probably one, he got in his older age, and two, he probably tried to get that's why that Jeremiah 9:24 says, no, don't glory in your wisdom. He probably did. I speak as a man. He probably did got too deep that he kind of forgot the basics as he got older. Things in nature, man. But it is what it is, man. But if it happened to him, it can happen to us. So I'm not casting aspersions on Solomon or anything. I'm not doing that at all. But I'm just saying, man, that's the importance of mastering the basics. But yeah, let me hit this in Sirach chapter 40 and standing in child's place, man. So let's hit this Ecclesiasticus, also known as Sirach chapter 42 and verse 17. He says, the Lord hath not given power to the saints to declare all his marvelous works, which the Almighty Lord firmly settled, that whatsoever is might be established for his glory. So yeah, man, and Isaiah, he said he don't share his glory with no one. So yeah, man, certain things are secret, certain things are or just for the Most High to know, man. That's Most High Yahweh to know, man. That's just it. It says, I'm gonna read this again. Because the Lord had not given his power to the saints to declare all his marvelous works, which the Lord Almighty Lord had firmly settled, that whatsoever is might be established for his glory. So yeah, man, that's just what it is, man. Cause shout out to Brother Kwame Call, cause he was saying this on the thing, cause in Mashah, cause they were saying this on the last camp I was watching, the last video I was watching. Also too, I think this. And I'm just speaking as a man, and this because just being spiritual, man. Because who knows, man, with this the current earth, this current because the old world with Noah and things of that nature, and this current one in the kingdom will come, of course. That's why new heavens and new earth is going to be made. But who knows, man? If this earth was this even the first one? It was probably something before this. It was probably, who knows? I'm speaking as a man, but who knows if there was an existing world before this, and it's and this is the new heavens and the new earth that's being that's now for the world that passed away then, or that's why there's going to be new heavens and new earth after this one. So who knows? That's all the mysteries of the Most High, man. But that's not important. But I was thinking about that yesterday. I was like, well, I wonder if this was because I was watching Star Wars yesterday, but I wonder if it was something. I'm not going to aliens and anything nature, but I wonder, was it a former Earth before all this stuff? Before But see, that's all, like, I'm speaking as a man, but that's all things of mysteries that belong to the Most High, man. That's all part of staying in a child's place, that you don't even need to know all that, man. So, it is what it is, man. So stay in a child's place. Let me hit this Hebrews 12:9. I'll close out this. Hey, man, that's what it is. Hebrews chapter 12, verse 9. He said, "Furthermore, we have had fathers of our flesh that which corrected us, and we gave them reverence. So how much shall we not have much rather be in subjection unto the Father of spirits and live?" So yeah, man, that's is what it is, man. And it says, so furthermore, we have had fathers of our flesh which corrected us, and we gave them reverence. Reverence shall we not rather be in subjection unto the Father of spirits and live? So yeah, man, that's just is what it is too, man. So yeah, man, stay in the child's place, man. Don't gotta get too deep with certain things, or just like certain things you don't need to know, man. Hey, so it is what it is, man. So hopefully this is edifying, man. Yeah, man. So peace.